morning, LHS. Welcome back to another week of Cedar News.
We're your hosts, Peyton
and Angelica.
Let's start this week off with sports.
Hey Cedars, here are some opportunities to support our athletes this week. On March 1st and 2nd, our co-ed varsity swimming team will be participating in districts away at 4 p.m. over at Palmyra area. On March 7th through 9th, our boys varsity wrestling team will be competing in the PIAA Individual Wrestling Championships. This is like really fast. Can you slow it down a little bit? Thank you. Now here's a quick highlight reel of the most recent games our Stella girls basketball team has played. Do y'all remember that game Wednesday night against Wilson?
Cedars win! Cedars win! Cedars win!
Well, our Lady Cedars have now earned their spot. And what, you may ask? Well, in the first round of the state championship tournament, of course. Keep a lookout for Mr. Sanchez's ticket announcements on the Cedar Athletics socials. Do not forget, let's pack our gym next Friday at 7 p.m.
Definitely looking forward to those. Although, we both know, if we wrestle, I'd cook you.
Oh, yeah, right.
That ties into our next segment, the joy of cooking.
There once was a bittersweet man and they called him.
Hi everyone, I'm Atreyu and welcome back to The Joy of Cooking. Today we're going to be making a red velvet cake with cream cheese frosting. So the first thing you want to do is get a teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of salt. And then we're gonna sift this in with 2.5 cups of flour. I used a little bit of flour here on my pans. I buttered and then floured them. Gonna just put a little bit of flour in here and start sifting that. Now that you mix everything together, what you want to do is just go in with a wire whisk and whisk it a little bit to get those final clumps out. Next thing you're going to do is grab 1 stick of butter or 1/2 cup. Once you do that, you're going to want to mix this and throw it in your mixer on 2 and slowly add in sugar to cream it. I have the wrong paddle on. This is what I need. Alright, then what you want to do is turn it down to stir and add 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. After you add that, turn it up to 2 and let it whisk for another minute. Next thing we're going to add is 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. Start out with 5 drops. That's a nice color. It reminds me of flesh. Add a little bit of red to make it more like a tongue. Fun fact, this is horrible for your health. Let's add a little more. Now that we colored it, a horrible color, next thing you want to do, turn this back up to about half speed. Let's turn down to 2 for now. And add a tiny bit of the buttermilk mixture. Alright, now that our cakes are in our pans, we're gonna grab them and put them in the oven. Alright, I'm gonna leave those in there at 350 for 30 to 35 minutes. The next thing you want to do is add some pure vanilla extract, just a little bit, like a teaspoon. And 1 or 2 very few drops of pink food coloring.
Talk to me, baby.
Alright, now that we've gotten our cake out of the oven and chilled it for a little while, time to frost.
It looks like it was made with love, my friend. Look at this absolute piping legend.
Please be enough.
Yeah.
That looks
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
yeah.
Look at that photo. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh.
Thanks for the bloopers.
Now we both know I can't cook. I'd probably burn the house down.
Yeah, I'm familiar with your cooking skills. You could also use some of these.
Oh. Cooking takes time and practice.
Speaking of time and practice, let's see some opinions from students about the new middle school.
Hey LHS, I'm Jose, and today we're going to be asking Cedars their opinions on the brand new junior high. Today I'm with Matthew, and what do you think about the new school?
I mean, I don't really care. There's a bunch of little kids coming around here. You know? We all little kids. You know?
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Oh, it's not fair. We should be getting all that.
What about you?
I feel like it's really just a waste of money.
The new school being built is great. I think the budget was a little over $500 million.
Boy, if you don't get...
I mean, I feel like it helps with the expansion of students, you know, pull crowded areas, spread them out a little bit, but I mean, other than that, it's just another building to put kids in. I feel kind of like a prison.
It looks nice right now. I haven't seen the inside yet, but I know it's gonna be tough.
Do you think it's a positive or a negative for the district?
I mean, it could be more students, more of that, more money. I guess, I don't know.
Probably a positive for the district because the middle school is overpopulated and the high school is also getting overpopulated.
I feel like a negative. I feel like it's just gonna be mad drama.
You gotta see how it goes, bro. You already know.
Probably a positive. Keep some of the younger kids over there. It probably could be a negative place. There's mad heads. 2 schools right next to each other, bro. Yeah, it's probably gonna be positive.
Do you think the traffic will be affected at all?
For sure. You seen the cars already in front, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
It is. Oh yeah, definitely. That's why we have to do the schedule change because there's gonna be too many people coming in and out of the back and the front.
Yes, I mean, the high school and the middle school are going to be right next to each other, kind of like an intermediate building. It's going to be a lot of kids, not a lot of room. Plus the teachers and faculty are going to take up a lot of areas, so the traffic's going to be way worse than it was years before.
Yes, very much affected. Very much. That's too many students in one. It depends on what time both schools start. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think they should have used that money to improve stuff here at the high school?
For sure.
Building a whole new building instead of fixing the high school? There's new vending machines, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Definitely.
I think they should just upgrade our high school
instead of doing middle school.
How do you feel about the new start and end times for next year?
I ain't even heard about that. What's the new start time?
So like, we gotta come to school 20 minutes earlier, but we leave 10 minutes earlier.
I mean, it's not really gonna affect me.
I feel like the new start times are kind of crappy, but it doesn't really change the difference in school. Everything's the same hours.
That's not enough. It should be 20 minutes earlier and 20 minutes earlier.
How do you feel not getting the ability to attend the school?
I don't really care.
Oh, I feel great. I want to get out of here as soon as possible.
I'm not too mad. I'm just glad that we about to be at school soon for junior. I'll be over. But if I don't get to tour the school, I'm gonna be a little tight because I don't know what it looks on the inside.
Always can count on Cedars for lots of opinions on things.
That has me thinking. Did you see that the Lebanon Legend podcast has expanded to Lebanon County greats now?
Actually, I haven't.
It has. And the first episode with a non-Cedar just came out last week. It features Sam Light, a basketball legend from Northern Lebanon who spent some time playing professionally abroad.
Let's check out a sneak peek.
Legends just dropped its latest episode featuring our first Lebanon County guest, former Northern Lebanon star basketball player Sam Light.
Welcome to Lebanon Legends. Who were the best people that you played against, like in AAU if you played it, or high school, college, overseas, if you did play overseas?
The best people I played in high school was, there was a guy named Isaiah Briscoe. He played at Kentucky. I played against him in hoop group. He was the #1 point guard in the class below me. He was from New Jersey. And there was a guy named Isaiah Whitehead who was my class. He was from New York. He played at Seton Hall.
Yeah, he went to the NBA, right?
He played a little bit for the Nets.
Yeah, I think I remember
And
him.
then professionally, there's a kid that's playing right now still, named Junior Robinson. He played at Mount St. Mary's, and I had to guard him in practice, and it felt like it was impossible. He's about 5'5". He scored, I think he's the all-time leading scorer at Mount St. Mary's. And there's another guy named Matthew Kamba, who was on my team overseas, who played at Central Arkansas. So I'm pretty sure he could play in the NBA. But I think that his skill set is a little bit more geared toward the European style of basketball.
Yeah, because there's a ton of different rules there, and it's so much harder to play there.
No, yeah, it's a different game for sure.
If you had the opportunity to transfer to Lebanon and play out your high school career here, would you?
I don't think that I would have changed. I did have an opportunity to actually leave Northern Lebanon.
Yeah.
Our test scores weren't good when I think I was a freshman or sophomore, and we actually got a letter saying that we didn't have to move, or we didn't have to move out of the district in order to go to another school. I think it was the PSSAs or the Capstone or something like that.
Yeah.
And I decided not to do it mainly just because I think I had a lot of friends that were at my school and I didn't want to leave them. However, I will say though, I wish that all the county schools played each other all year round.
I think that would be so fun.
Yeah, I think that I wish that we would have played Lebanon and Cedar Crest. You know, I played Cedar Crest once.
Yeah, I seen you never played Lebanon.
No, never. So I think that, you know, I mean, my opinion doesn't matter that much, but I just wish there was a way like Elko, Northern Lebanon, Cedar Crest, Lebanon, Palmyra, like all those schools. I wish they could like get in a good tournament or something, or just to see. Like,
I was about to say like they should do a 6-team tournament with them
or something like that.
I think that would be really cool.
I think like those rivalry games are the most fun to
I remember,
watch and play in.
Right. And like when I was in high school, you know, I knew a bunch of guys that went to Lebanon, like Joel Ortiz or Jorian Janetto, and I just wished that like, you know, I'd see them in AAU or something, but it's like it kind of sucked that we never got to like your team's better than mine, my team's better. Like we could have put it to the test, you know. And I just thought kind of stinks that it's not the same as it used to be.
Yeah.
All right, last question. What would you want the world to know about Northern?
To hear more about Sam's basketball journey, check out the full episode. Go to our YouTube page and Spotify page.
It would be awesome to play overseas like Sam Light. I'm definitely going to check it out on our YouTube channel later.
I can't wait to see who they'll talk to next.
Me neither. Now we're going to move on to something a bit more controversial.
Cedar's Guilty Pleasure songs.
Hey Lebanon, it's Keek and Ziana. A guilty pleasure song is basically a song that you're embarrassed to listen to in front of other people, but you really like it on the down low.
Okay, who am I here with?
Mr. McCarty.
Lily.
I'm Savannah. I'm Reese.
Malachi.
I'm Miss Peters.
Rain.
Amani.
Nina.
Juan Torres.
Juju.
Ko.
I'm Gaten Fernandez.
Corbett.
Here are some of our Cedar's guilty pleasure songs.
Okay, Corbett, what is your guilty pleasure song?
Baby by Justin Bieber.
Fireflies by Owl City. It would probably be the rock genre.
Party in the USA. Feel me?
Is Chicken Fried by Zach Brown Band.
Mine is Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield.
Good Day by Forrest Frank.
Answer by Tyler Creed.
It's just country music.
Okay, thank you guys.
Higher Bottoms.
Okay.
Cheerleader by Oh My.
Finesse by Bruno Mars.
My guilty pleasure song is Wannabe by the Spice Girls.
2 Days in the Car.
You dance with like the light bulb.
Her Light by Cleo Soul.
Probably Not Allowed by TV Girl.
He's crazy. I watch her from the crowd. Her voice is so amazing. She make her mama proud. I don't know.
What's your guilty pleasure song, Peyton?
I think I'd have to say Bikini Bottom by Ice Spice.
That's insane!
But not crazier than a zombie apocalypse.
Here with?
Chris.
How long do you think you would survive in a zombie apocalypse?
About like 3 years because of the solid fact that no one's gonna be alive. Yeah, I don't think I can deal with that. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm here with?
Marcus.
How long do you think you would survive in a zombie apocalypse?
24 hours in a minute.
Okay. Okay. I'm here with? Tatiana. How long do you think you would survive in a zombie apocalypse?
Probably like I give myself like a couple years to be honest.
Okay. I'm here with?
Mr. Minaya, Coach Minaya.
How long do you think you would survive in a zombie apocalypse?
I won't give it an exact time because I'm going to fight till my last breath, so it could be a year, 2 years, 10 years, as long as I can.
Okay. Your name?
My name is Mr. Topping.
And how long do you think you'd survive in a zombie apocalypse?
It really all depends on my students, you know, because I'm expecting my students to rise up in great loyalty around me and act as like a nearly infinite amount of sort of like a meat shield. Huh? Where my students would run into battle for me and protect me. And if that didn't happen, instant death. You know what I mean? It's up to you guys.
Oh. So, what's your name?
I'm Jose.
And how long do you think you'd survive in a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, all the time. Because, like, so first of all, if it first starts out, right, I'll go over to my buddy's house. He got all
Carla. And Carmia. And Juju. How long do you think you'll survive in a zombie apocalypse? Forever?
Yeah. The whole thing? Yeah, I'm a survivor. I don't die.
10 years later.
And then, like, he hunts, so, like, we can get in the paddy wagon, go upstate, go, like, hunt down, like, 4 deers. And then that's our dinner for at least, like, 2-4 weeks or something like that. And then, like...
I'm here with? Lily. How long do you think you'll survive in a zombie apocalypse?
As long as it like goes for like, if it goes like for like 2 years, 2 years.
Alright.
Tomorrow.
I'm gonna be chilling that, right? Everyone's gonna be going to, like, stores and, like all the Dunhams and all that.
I'm here with?
Mrs. Lau.
How long do you think you'll survive in a zombie apocalypse?
Well, I do Taibo kickboxing, I drink a lot of coffee, and I would dance my way through. So I'm pretty sure I'd enjoy it as well.
Okay, thank you.
Tomorrow for sure.
Alright? Because then you just take all the food they have there, and then you just survive off that. And then eventually you're gonna have to go start raiding people's houses and stuff, right? You go get some food, and then eventually you're gonna...
Sean.
How long will you survive in a zombie apocalypse?
Like 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm here with?
Aziz.
How long will you survive in a zombie apocalypse?
Like a week.
Okay.
I have to start moving town to town because there's gonna get no more food left. So you gotta go, like, I might have to go all the way to, like, Oregon, Washington to go find me, like, a pie or something like that.
I'm here with?
Paris.
How long do you think you'll survive in a zombie apocalypse?
10 years.
Okay, I'm here with? How long do you think you'll survive in a zombie apocalypse?
Maybe like 5 hours.
Okay.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
I'm just gonna have to come up in that instance. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I'll cut up, like, let's say the zombie bites me on my leg right here. I'm cutting my entire leg off.
I'm here with?
Mr. Moore,
How long do you think you'll survive in a zombie apocalypse?
until I die.
Okay. What's your name?
Asim.
And how long would you survive in a zombie apocalypse?
I think I'd survive about like 4 months and then I'd die. Because I think about 4 months, usually all the food around me would be done. Then I would die. That's how I'd die of starvation.
That's how long I'll survive in the zombie apocalypse. I would never die.
I know we'd stick it out.
Well, I know I would, but you?
Hey. But one thing I know for sure is that I'll kick your butt in trivia.
Yeah, okay.
It's time for some more trivia. We'll continue identifying celebrities based upon a small feature.
Congratulations to last week's only seminar winner. Here are this week's pictures. Next week.
Have your seminar teacher send an email to Ms. Rodriguez. Good luck.
Good luck, I guess.
But there you have it, Cedars.
Before we sign off today, here are a few reminders.
First, don't forget to reserve your tickets to this year's musical. It runs from March 14th through 17th, and you know it's going to be amazing.
It's that season again, musical season. This year our LHS musical cast is performing Anastasia. It follows the story of a historical rumor of the Grand Duchess Anastasia surviving her family's tragedy and finding her way home to her grandmama in Paris. With hard work and dedication, our musical cast brings this rumored story to life. Buy your tickets now and watch the fantasy come to life March 14th through the 17th. If you have any questions, contact Mr. Namoli.
Second, if you ever hear or notice anything that sounds sketchy, don't forget about the Safe to Say app. If you put in a tip on the app, it notifies people who need to know ASAP and can get things moving quickly.
Let's all do what we can to keep the school and each other safe.
With that, we've come to the end of our episode this week.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Cedar News.